Hi everybody, Andrew Cherin, attorney at law here. I am a Seattle personal injury lawyer and I represent people who are injured in car accidents, both pedestrians, bicyclists, passengers, and drivers. And today I want to talk to you about a question that kind of comes up every once in a while, and it's who has the right of way when there's a pedestrian trying to cross a street and there's no crosswalk in sight, no traffic control device at all or anything. Does the pedestrian have the right of way? Or does the car have the right of way and the pedestrian has to wait for the cars in these situations? So to get the answer, we need to look at and find what's a crosswalk and what it's defined as in Washington State. So we look at RCW 46.04160, and it says crosswalk means the portion of the roadway between the intersection area and a prolongation or connection of the farthest sidewalk line, or in the event there are no sidewalks, then between the intersection area and a line 10 feet therefrom, except as modified by a marked crosswalk. So this seems to indicate that any area between any street where there's not a crosswalk marked, that's a crosswalk at an intersection where there's no signal. And so we look to who has the right of way in these situations, and in that situation we look at RCW 4661.235. The operator of an approaching vehicle shall stop and remain stopped to allow a pedestrian or bicycle to cross the roadway within an unmarked or marked crosswalk when the pedestrian or bicycle is upon or within one lane of the half of the roadway upon which the vehicle is traveling or onto which it is turning. So that seems to indicate that you have to give the right of way to someone who's standing on the corner trying to cross the street. Even if there's no crosswalk that you actually see, that's considered an unmarked crosswalk. The pedestrian in these situations has the right of way, it would seem like. So and that's kind of the answer to that question. You have to allow the pedestrian who's waiting on the corner of the street to cross the street, because that's considered an unmarked crosswalk, even if it is on what most would consider to be a busy street, I guess. In that situation, that would apply. However, it says no pedestrian or bicycle shall suddenly leave or a curb or other place of safety and walk, run, or otherwise move into the path of a vehicle which is so close that it is impossible for the driver to stop. So this means that the pedestrian just can't merely just keep on walking across the crosswalk or unmarked crosswalk just because they're in the middle of their run, they want to keep moving. They have to make sure the driver has enough time to stop, see them, recognize that they're at the crosswalk, and then keep going. They can't just jet out in the middle of the street. In that situation, they would be possibly at fault for a car accident that was caused by them running into the street and the car hitting them. Anyways, guys, if you have any questions about any area of law, leave me a message and I'll respond and see if I can answer it. And if you've been in a car accident, reach out to me. My number is 206-850-6716, and I give free consultations. And if you want to find more information, visit my website, www.lawsharon.com.